Keisha Gardner had something to say about me being hot and tired. Tired from running all these goddamn commas up in my bank account in this motherfucker. But you know, we'll carry on. So like I said, some of y'all, you end up being controlling because you care too much, right? You care so much about helping people or trying to dabble in a person's basics, you end up in a space where you are now trying to facilitate their moves. So some of y'all controlling, you don't realize it. You call it being helpful or you call it being a good person. The problem is when you in relationships, friendships, even with family members, when you start operating from a space where you control it, meaning you always feel like somebody got to tell you what they finna do, how they finna do it, so you can give them your advice on how to do it right, or you know what moves they should make or what decisions, you end up pushing a person away. And I don't necessarily, when I say control and get you cheated on, I don't mean necessarily just somebody going and fucking on you. I mean y'all put people in a position where they end up not talking to you from a organic space. So you be in relationships, you putting all this pressure on another person in an effort to try to help them. Whatever you want to call it, it's being controlling, right? The people end up trying to find somebody else to communicate with about what they trying to do, or even just how they feel about what y'all got going on. And they end up cheating on your ass oftentimes from a mental space, from a intimacy as far as bonding with the person. Not even no fucking, just like, you know, getting in a space where I can talk to this person better than I can talk to her, or I can relate to this person better, because you end up being somebody that all you is some sort of authority figure that's trying to exert yo, here's what I want you to do onto them. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining? Everybody clear on this? Somebody say I'm controlling love, but I want to change. Here go the real reason why I'm saying this to y'all. Because when you start operating from this controlling space, and then you start pushing people away based on trying to care too much and, you know, control the way that their life is going based on your efforts, not theirs, which is a no-go, you end up being overly emotional. Can't control your emotions because you keep feeling like it's coming from a good space, but the person keeps taking it like it's coming from the opposite. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? They riding the ropes the fuck down. Nikisha girl, delete the comment while you can, child. Save yourself. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Everybody clear on this? Like I said in the beginning of the live, I know some of y'all, especially on Facebook. Y'all gonna immediately read the caption and then, you know, take it personal to y'all's situation. And disagree. What I'm explaining to y'all is, when I say cheated on, I don't mean how your nigga went and cheated with another girl on you and fucked or whatever. I mean literally the person starts getting pushed away based on feeling too much pressure of y'all opinions or y'all force in their decisions. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? And I'm telling you, this could start off coming from a good place. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I know someone going through this right. It's a lot of people, I'm telling you. I talk to a lot of people and they mean well, but they don't realize they coming off controlling as fuck because they really caring about and worrying about and being nosy about stuff that is not their responsibility. Part of being an adult, part of being a mature is being mature is understanding what is your business and what is not, what is your responsibility and what is not, even in relationships, because y'all still have to maintain your own individuality, even in friendships. A lot of y'all, your emotions come from lack of boundaries. Like you always being knee deep in your feelings comes from the fact that not only do you not have boundaries, but the people around you don't have no boundaries as far as how deep you can get in their shit. So you walk around all day with your shit and they shit on you. Somebody said I needed this word to save my marriage. This is the thing, and you're so right. Relationships, part of the basis is uplifting one another. But a lot of y'all have taken care too far and it's turned into controlling, and you feel like, or your intentions are to uplift, but you don't realize it's pushing the person away, and that's why the fuck y'all end up getting cheated on. This is why you see niggas go off with a bitch like that. She ain't got half the shit you got going on, but it's more about him and being able to just find somebody he can relate to better or talk to better, operate from a space where they're not trying to make me do things that I ain't even really motivated to do. Same for a lot of females. It goes vice versa. It's not just one way or the other. Some of y'all don't realize, if you sit back and watch, I want better for my partner more than they want better for themselves. Like, I want it harder for them than they want for them. Y'all really got to understand what I'm explaining, because if you get past your little emotions about the caption on Facebook, you will genuinely understand that what I'm saying is true for a lot of people. And I'm saying for good people. I'm not saying this as no, oh, you controlling, you a bad person. I'm saying your care too much has you controlling. People do it with parenting. Like, you care about your kids so much, you literally smothering them when it comes to their decisions. And then what you make them do? Cheat on your ass. When I say cheat on you, I mean they go and find another adult that they will listen to more than they listen to you. Cheating on your ass. They over here listening to your auntie more than they listening to you, and you birthed them. But you so controlling and overbearing over their decisions, and it comes to a point where your care sounds like complaining. This going on for most people with teenagers. You love them so much, you care so much, you own them so hard. That controlling, that care turned into controlling. The controlling sound like you complaining, because every time you turn around, you telling them something they ain't doing right. Then what they go do? Go find another adult that got less going on than them, got less care for them than you, and is willing to listen to them over you just for the simple fact they feel like they being heard.